Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are in the Iowa and we are going to be in a fight for our lives. So hope you guys are ready. We're gonna have to battleship with the best of them. See if I'm capable of it. But anyway, so this was not the video I was planning on doing tonight. I got a brand new ship. It's a tier 6 ship. It's a tier 6 battleship. It's going to be the Nagato, or the Nagato, depending on who you talk to. I'm American, I speak English. In English, it is Nagato. From what I've heard, it in Japanese is Nagato. It's 3 separate syllables, or like, you know what I mean, 3 separate pieces, even though it's all one word. But anyway, that aside, I finally have it, and I gotta say, it's not easy getting great games in it, but it is very, very possible, because I just had 3 straight 100k games in it, and so I'm liking those 410mm guns. But that being said, we get our first shot out of it. Look, it's a Nagato. Unfortunately, he stops. He must have seen it coming and had already planned for that. But you guys know this map, and you guys know that I like to not go very far from the cap. Now, I know it's domination, so please don't yell at me there. Oh, Spartan, you should get out there. You got things to cap to get your team in the lead. No. There are fast ships that are capable of capping. The Iowa, from this point on the map, can literally defend every single cap. There is no reason for me to go anywhere. So, yeah. We're not going to. We're going to sit right here. We're going to defend this base, and we're going to take every little cheap shot that we can through all of the little cracks in this mountains all over the place. We're going to see what we can get. Now, we've got an Iowa. He's going to get through the gap, unfortunately, before we manage to get a shot on him. But we're going to keep an eye on him. Then the New Orleans and everybody gets around the corner. As you can see, I'm just moving forward. I'm going to be going back and forth quite a bit in this match. But you can see I'm kind of turning because I want to see if I can get the rear guns to bear. I'm very unlikely to get return fire, but if I can manage to get a shot into him, unfortunately not quite. Those gaps are just a little too small. He's a little too close to the mountains, and I'm not going to be able to get a shot. However, he's not going to be able to hide forever. He's about to sail broadside on in front of 9 406mm 16-inch guns, and we've already put the shot out, and wait for it. Oh, we overshoot just a little bit. That's the problem with rushing your shots and trying to catch him before he's able to shoot you back. And as you can see, he does take a shot. Unfortunately for him, he fails.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Ambushing on this map is very, very, very good when you're in the Iowa, or any top-tier battleship, or any battleship for that matter. If you're on this map in a battleship and you have the opportunity to sit back and just take as much damage off of these people as you can without giving yourself up to be shot. Unlike these battleships in front of me who are broadside on in front of God and everybody, just begging to be citadeled and torpedoed, and I ain't about that life. Vanguard, broadside on. I'll take it. Citadel, right off the bat. Now we're up to 20,000 damage. And goodbye, Amagi. Holy torpedoes, Batman. Top-tier battleship sailing broadside on, gets destroyed and almost dead because of it. And, yeah, this is why I don't understand why all these battleships just sail right into the... It's early in the match. There's no reason to put yourself in that kind of danger. Vanguard is just begging for it. We should be concentrating fire. There we didn't realize he was slowing down, so that's on us a little bit. It was good play by him to change his speed up. I knew where I needed to fire, and I was wrong. But that Amagi is just getting absolutely lit up right now, and he's not long for this world. And that's going to be the story for this side of the map. In fact, there's only going to be one person from that side of the map that manages to survive long enough to be of use. We get another shot out. This time the Vanguard, there's nothing he can do about it. He's broadside on, and he gets citadeled yet again.
Confirmed penetration.
Telling you, British battleships, I don't know why people use them. They are the only thing easier to citadel than a British battleship is an Iowa. And that's because Iowas tend to go broadside on in front of everybody for God knows why. I like to do it because, generally speaking, most people don't shoot back. But when I'm in an engagement with multiple battleships that could potentially put a hurting on me, I ain't going broadside. I'm gonna bow tank. This is what we call battle tanking. You point your nose at the enemy. You might slant one way or the other, though I've learned that you don't want to go very far because they do penetrate right through the front of your ship, and if you angle too much, which doesn't take much, they can absolutely citadel you through it. Got me in the Nagato earlier, like 3 times against an Iowa. He citadeled me 3 or 4 times, right straight through the front of my ship because I over-angled. Not preferable, but it's okay because Vanguard's still broadside on, and this time we get 2 citadels, and down he goes. You gotta love it. I don't get it. You've been citadeled twice already. You've lost half your health. Why on earth do you stay broadside on? And the New Orleans didn't get the memo. Watch his New Orleans. He's like, I can do better than the Vanguard. I got more armor than a Vanguard, right? Wrong! You got less armor, Sunshine. Your only hope is that I overpenetrate right here. And I actually do, unfortunately. But we get at least 1 penetration on him. And did a little bit of damage to him. But we're taking a lot of armor-piercing rounds. And that New Orleans is no slouch. New Orleans got 203mm 8-inch guns. Okay? Armor-piercing. And at anything beyond 14 kilometers can get plunging fire onto my deck and penetrate me for citadels. I know this because I've done it. So, keeping that in mind, I want him gone because he fires much quicker than the battleships do. And so we get another shot on him, get another couple small penetrations, 4,300 damage there, bringing our damage total already up to 87,000 damage. But as you can see, the game's pretty well matched up, but it's going to be this New Orleans and another battleship versus me and this, is it an Akatsuki next to me? I think it is. I think it's an Akatsuki. And watch him catch this 1 torpedo. That's all it took. And wait for it. Come on, fly true. You can do it. Ah, really? Really? I thought I had him so bad right there. I really did. But not to be thing. Unfortunate. But it's okay because 13 seconds and I'll finish him off. And I even told my Akatsuki that because at this point we're talking. He is not talking to me, but he's saying affirmative. He's doing things to let me know that he actually is listening. And so we go ahead and put a round out. I only shoot once because I figure he'll die from this salvo, and the Akatsuki actually finishes him off, which is all the better. I wish I would have not had to shoot that shot because then I would have been able to get 2 salvos off against the New Orleans in the background. And unfortunately, we do not hit him. I thought those looked pretty good, so I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if he activated his stealth mode and somehow managed to trick me into missing or what. But it looked like it was going to be good. Now, we were sailing in reverse all of that time. And they know we were sailing in reverse. Well, now I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to sit still, and when I get a chance and they start shooting at me, then I'll start moving forward again. With the propulsion bonus or boost that I have for this ship, it actually gets moving pretty quickly. It has trouble going from forward to reverse, but if you go forward to stop or reverse to stop, you do tend to do okay. And we take our first salvo at the New Mexico there, get 1 penetration. Can't argue with it. He's bow tanking, so any damage to him whatsoever is always a plus. And you see that I'm sitting here getting ready to contemplate going broadside, and he hits me with high explosive.
The ship is on fire.
And that just makes me go, he has no care about his life right now. If he's going to fire high explosive at me, I'm going to ruin his life. And we get 7,700 damage with 2 penetrations on that shot. So, yeah, it's not going to go well for you, Sunshine. Now, the Akatsuki already put torpedoes in against that New Mexico and that New Orleans, and they're sailing right towards him. Unfortunately, he does kind of misplace the torpedoes, but it's okay because he still gets at least 1 hit, I believe, on that New Mexico. New Orleans is the threat and is also the easiest target to penetrate from the front, and there you go. Giving us our high caliber, taking us over 100,000 damage. We are at 126,000 damage, and he just lost all his health real fast. This is why you do not close distance on a battleship when you're in a New Orleans or a Pensacola or a Baltimore, because you will be killed. They will citadel you through the front, through the sides, through the rears. It does not matter. You will die.
The ship is on
and
fire.
here, I let him, he's trying to turn to evade me, but unfortunately for him, I am not that easy to evade. I will let you do whatever you want to do, and it slows your ship down, and then as soon as I know that I'm going to hit you, I lay into you. And that's exactly what happened to him. Now, we're burning. We got 2 fires going. Unfortunate, but, you know, it is a thing. We already put out a 3 fire earlier, so we're waiting for that to come back. It's about to come back off of cooldown, but I'm about to have a broadside shot on a New Mexico that should just be absolutely juicy. Shot out, and pow! There's another 10,000 or so damage or more. He fires back at me, and because Iowa bow tanking, good luck. Not so much, sunshine. And here I'm like, God, I gotta get the rear guns around. Come on, get the guns around. Get the guns around, Spartan. Oh, he's on fire. He's gonna burn to death. Get the gun on him. No! Darn it. Oh, well, this is the life of the battleship. You do all the damage, you get none of the rewards. But we held our side of the map, and that leaves only the destroyer. And luckily for us, the destroyer is on A, and we know that because he's capping. Which means we can set a plan in motion to intercept him. Now, I am talking to both the Akatsuki and my teammate in the New Orleans here, and I said, New Orleans, you go around the front of the island towards A. I will go around to the rear of the island towards A. We will intercept the destroyer and murder him. We've already got high explosive loaded. Now, I also said, hey, Akatsuki, while you're over there, just to guarantee that we keep that points lead, go ahead and cap the other base. We don't need you. You're fine. You don't have any health. No reason for you to die. So, with that plan in motion, we set up an ambush. Now, he's going to cap A before we ever get close to him. We know that. But, with a little luck, he's going to run right into me. Because I'm thinking, what would I do in this situation? Well, I just capped A. I can either go into the center by C, or B, or whatever we're on. I think we're on B, right? I don't remember. But either way, he can either go into the center or go out around, and you want as much water to work with as possible in this situation, so I figure he's going out. And am I going to be correct, guys? High explosive already loaded, but I can't fumble the shot either. If I do get a chance to shoot him, I'm only going to get one chance, because chances are I'm going to get torped. And I only got 36,000 health. And it's a Japanese battleship, or Japanese destroyer. So those torpedoes hurt a lot. Oh, he's point blank range 3 kilometers out. Both of us have a brown pants moment. I'm already ready, and we make it count. Absolutely obliterating him with 9 16-inch high explosive rounds from 3 kilometers, and every one of them found their mark. He was never going to survive that. So what do we end up with, guys? 158,000 damage. Top of the leaderboard, 2 kills. Not bad. So, if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.